This is hard pass, Kyle. This is hard pass. I'm going to give it up.
Let's do it.
All right. Welcome to the 65th episode 65 of the Hard Pass Podcast, bro.
Yes, sir. It's your boy South Cat Chuck, man. Fun fact about me. I have my grandfather's and my father's name, but somehow I'm a junior, and my son, he's 13. He is the fourth. We all up.
Hey, watch out for them dudes with them names.
Hey, you stupid.
I'm Travey, but you gotta say it 2 times. And fun fact about me, I hate Crocs, man. Listen, I was at the store and I saw this chick and she was fine. And I looked down.
And she had on Crocs.
I turned the other way.
What was she? Was she white or black?
She was black.
She was fine.
She was fine. She was fine.
And she had on Crocs.
Yeah.
She was ghetto or hood.
It's hard to tell. I mean, she didn't talk
with
or
Crocs
anything.
on. Ain't no classy girl wearing Crocs in public. So
one of my girlfriends.
God dang.
I saw her the other day.
Yeah.
She was wearing sandals.
Mm-hmm.
We got ready to go to the store.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the store. I looked down. She had done switched to Crocs.
Dang. So is it just?
I ain't gave her none that night. Go ahead.
So is it just me, or is the Crocs in public quote unquote lazy sign?
I think so.
And that might be what the turnoff is.
But and this might be contradictory, but I don't think it is. But when I see, like, it's a lady that come in scrubs and she got on Crocs.
Yeah.
I don't see no problem with
that.
I
don't either. She most likely work at the hospital.
Yeah.
And they walking all day.
Yeah. And they wear, it's like a thing to wear Crocs to the hospital when you work.
Gotta be comfortable.
Yeah. But if she was to come in there and still had a Crocs on and she got on like an outfit.
Yeah, it's different.
Gotta go.
That is a fact.
Gotta go.
That is a fact. I would say, I think men with the Crocs, automatic no. If you home, that's cool.
Yeah.
In public, automatic no.
Yeah.
I think if it's women, just like the scrubs and Crocs, that's cool. I think if it's kids, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, it's cool. But outside of that, to me, it gives laziness. It lets me know that you don't care to try to look half decent, so most likely your house is nasty.
Dang.
Most likely you in a dysfunctional relationship. Most likely your life is dysfunctional.
Dang. Okay.
So with all of that being said, I got on Nike slides.
Yeah.
Right. I'll wear these whenever I run to Walmart because every trashy person shop at Walmart, so it's acceptable there.
That's sick.
It's acceptable there.
Not every
you
trashy
don't see
person.
Crocs at Kroger or Publix as much as you do at Walmart. Come on now. Okay.
I can't speak to it enough.
Okay, so
you might be right.
So I will say it is acceptable some places. Yeah. Other places it is not.
Gotcha.
Right. So hey, I wear my Nike slides to Walmart or to the gas station because I'm comfortable.
Nike slides though, I don't view them the same as Crocs.
It's still a form of lazy.
Okay, I don't disagree there. But point. What I'm saying is, if a girl wears some Nike slides and she got her toes done, fire.
Cap.
For me.
Ghetto fire. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, probably, but I think it still look good. I be seeing some.
Them ghetto relationships be fire until you start burning the week after. But
true,
prior to that, they be
true.
Fire.
Burning the week after, or she grabbed the TB and throw it at you after she done went through your phone.
Hey, you stupid.
But speaking of relationships,
yep.
Travis Hunter married his girlfriend.
His ex-girlfriend, not his wife.
True.
So
true.
What was she?
Girlfriend.
Former girl.
Well, I mean, she was his girlfriend, but I don't ever remember them being fiancés, or maybe they was. I didn't know.
I think they were
that whole time.
Yeah,
okay.
I think they were that whole time.
Yeah. I guess I didn't pay enough attention to the situation, but it was like just outside and looking at the situation. It was one of them situations. It was just like something off about that.
What you think about it?
It don't change the way I felt about the whole situation.
You felt?
I thought the whole time, I was like, something off about it. I don't like the way that she treats him, and it seems like she is more in it for the potential of, well, it's not a potential anymore, for who he is versus actually liking him as a person.
That's a fact. So check it out.
Talk about it.
I'm 99% sure that she is Travis Hunter's first love.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Hey, I ain't even got to record it, so I ain't even gonna say it. Go ahead.
I don't think that Travis Hunter is her first love, but I do think that is Travis Hunter's first love if that's what he want to do with his first love. Yeah, we can tell him not to, but he's gonna do what he want to do at the end of the day.
You know what? I thought I was at work and I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, man? When I think about to the girl that I absolutely loved, shout out to her.
Your first love, right?
Yeah. When I think back to her,
you do stupid stuff.
There was nothing that nobody could have told me.
I'm the same way.
There was nothing that she could have even told me.
That's a fact.
And it was what it was. I had to, take it in stride and go with it until everything had to play out for me to realize, okay, now I see the point of what everybody else was saying.
My first love told me that we should not date because she is not good for me. And I said, what do you mean? She said, because you a good guy. You too sweet for me. I ain't knew what she was talking about because I was thinking, ain't every girl want somebody sweet, romantic? Listen to this out. And she said that she might hurt me, and I said, "You not gonna hurt me." It was my first love. Yeah, I was young. Yeah, but in hindsight, I do appreciate her because she was telling me not as direct. Yeah, but she was telling me how. Yeah. Life is and how relationships work. Yeah. So I agree. I think Travis Hunter is in the state that I was. Yeah. What I was 16 though. So yeah. Travis Hunter was grown.
I think I was around that. I think I was 16, 17.
Shout out to her though, but
if Travis Hunter is happy, I think we should be happy for him and let him live.
I am.
My fault. Let him live his experience. Let him live through his journey. Will you say enjoy the journey or something like that?
Yep. Enjoy the journey. I do
let him do that.
I do think that Travis Hunter. Well, I know for a fact Travis Hunter is in love with her. I think that she loves him, but I think she might be. Travis is 100% committed to her. Yeah, I don't know if it's that way, on her end. But I just wish them the best.
I think, if my personal opinion, I think she loves the idea of what they got.
Which most girls would.
Yeah.
They gonna break up for a fact.
You think so?
1000% sure.
I think that
they gonna break up.
Here's what I think. I don't think that they planned on getting married, but I think that the voices of the people made them say, we gonna show y'all. And I think that makes both of them feel better to say, hi, we told y'all.
You
now
trying to bet? Go ahead.
No, now I think that at some point it's inevitable.
I think by year 5 they gonna break up.
Okay.
Because they young.
Yeah.
They dumb. They in love.
Yeah.
Everybody was young, dumb, and in love.
True.
And it ain't worked out.
True. Well.
In most cases.
There you go. Yeah.
It don't work out, but they gonna break up for a fact. Though.
So look at this video. Right?
Shout out to them. I wish them the best though, man.
We don't need the sound.
And I do love his smile though.
His smile is something like. All right.
Trail.
I think I should.
Trail. Okay.
Watch one more time. I was listening to Joe Budden podcast. Yeah. He said, I can tell by seeing him dance. He ain't never had a piece of black in his life.
God, no. I'm sure he did. But if
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think that is his main. That's. I ain't saying that's his first, but I think that. What you think?
I think he has had black females before, but I do think that he is living his best life.
Oh no, for sure.
I do think that he
question.
He is the true definition. Quote me on this. Travis Hunter is the true definition of living life in the moment.
Yeah.
I do think that most people hate that because he is 1,000% happy.
Yeah, having a great
His
time.
life is dang near perfect.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And
what he went number 2?
Yeah, he went number 2 behind Cam Ward, if I'm not mistaken. But he is living his best life right now.
Yeah.
He is 1,000% happy.
That's my favorite part, right there.
I know, right? I think everything that upsets him, I think it comes from people on social media.
Agreed.
And I do think regular people don't like seeing other people happy and succeeding, so they try some way to tear it down. I think that is what Travis Hunter is going now. But he's 1,000% living his best life. He is young. He just got drafted. He just got married. Why is everybody trying to put him down?
No, not no more. Not no more. I think from what I've seen, no, don't get me wrong. Months ago, we all was like, yo, you wildin', yo, you need to whatever, yo, you need an OG in your ear, whatever. I'm talking about what other people are saying, not just, being you. But now, I think everybody is like, you know what, man? Let them be great. That's what I've seen. So. I don't know if what you've seen, but I've seen that people too, saying let him be great. But
did you see the same people that was telling him no? Did you see them saying be great? Because I haven't.
Yeah, I know. Saw that? Yeah, the same people saying
right, be great, Travis. Be great.
But it wasn't like that. It was like, you know what, man? When you think about it, we all got to go through it at some point. How he going through it is just in public, so. Let him be great.
Shout out to Travis Hunter and his
old lady.
Yeah,
you know his old lady name?
I don't. I told you that Carnage wife used to babysit her.
His old lady?
Carnage's wife used to babysit Travis Hunter. I told you that.
Dang, I don't remember, but
yeah,
Savannah.
She is from Savannah.
I do remember you telling me she was from Savannah.
Yeah, she used to babysit her. Dang. And Carnage said she's a good girl.
Okay,
but I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
If she wasn't black, if she was black, nobody would be criticizing them at all.
I remember you saying that. Yep, I
remember you saying on it. Shout out to Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar had something to say about it now. Well, obviously he gonna have something to say about it because she's not black. But where you want to go? You want to go Not Like Us? You want to go Druski? You want to go Thug calling Cuddy a rat?
I think we should go through the whole list, but we got to be time sensitive, though.
All right. Well, Not Like Us. It is finally fall off the Billboard 100.
Yeah.
And the question is, was it really that good? Was it overhyped? What do you think? For me, I thought it was good. I thought that people took it to a whole nother level that I don't think it would have deserved, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a good song.
I think that it was, I would say good. It's between decent and good more than it is between good and great.
Yeah.
I do think that the beat played a big factor.
Tremendous.
But I think, and you think, and a lot of hip hop heads think that the best song he dropped during that battle was Euphoria.
Absolutely.
I'm sure Euphoria never made that list.
No, they didn't overhype it.
So I don't think it was.
But Euphoria.
To be on that list for a year, that is impressive. But absolutely. I don't think it was better than Euphoria. I think Not Like Us was probably the third or fourth best song in that battle.
Agreed.
That's just me. Shout out to Kendrick, though.
Yeah, I don't care what you call me as far as you can call me a Drake stan or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I just call it like I see it. And the way I saw it ain't the same way y'all saw it. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
Did Kendrick win the battle? For sure.
That's a fact.
He out-strategized him.
That is a fact.
But for me, they're not like us didn't do.
So what you think about cause what's the label? The
TDE?
Distribution thing that Drake and Kendrick on?
Oh, Interscope, right?
No, it's the distribution thing, man.
UMG.
Yeah, UMG.
They done flagged us a couple times. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they settled for Drake for, was it 250
Oh, they settled?
mil? Yeah, but then
Drake
Drake
they
was
offered
like,
to settle. Yeah.
Yeah, they offered to settle for 250 mil, but then Drake was like, nah, I want more.
Yeah.
With that, do you think, does that compromise the battle? Because Kendrick was proven that he used bots and he paid for the hype of Not Like Us. Does that change what you think about the outcome of the battle?
No.
It don't change it for me.
Okay.
I was just asking.
Yeah.
You know.
Because the way I saw it is the way I saw it regardless.
It's straight up out strategized.
Yeah. If anybody if both of them use bots, if just Kendrick used bots, I was calling it like I saw it, not based on what other people thought of this, that, and such and such. Like I remember I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast and they was listening to track by track, and when they got to Family Matters, they kept downplaying a lot of stuff, and I was like, bro, like they'll get to a part and say that was a mistake, and it's like, but in the moment you didn't know that was a mistake, like, and then when they got Not Like Us, they got up and started dancing. I'm like, all right, this seemed a little biased just because you know, but in their eyes, when Kendrick dropped Not Like Us and then Drake dropped The Hard Part 6, Kendrick won. But in my eyes, it was still even at that point. Once Kendrick dropped Not Like Us and then Drake dropped The Hard Part 6. In my eyes, it was even.
It wasn't
still
like that, though.
Talk about
Drake dropped Family Matters.
No.
And then Kendrick dropped Not Like Us. So
no, it was Drake dropped Family Matters and Kendrick stepped on it with.
Yeah, The Hard Part 6.
No, he stepped on it with.
Not Like Us.
Meet the Grams.
Was that?
Yeah. Right after Drake dropped Family Matters, 45 minutes later, he dropped Meet the Grams.
That's a fact.
Which, why I keep saying it's the tie, I feel like a lot of people was looking at Meet the Grams like, yo, he just went crazy on Drake. And I was just like, bro, I don't think that.
I think Family Matters was better than Meet the Grams, but I think Meet the Grams was more disrespectful.
But where I stand on it is, it definitely stepped on Meet the Grams. And I think, to my point of the strategy,
you think it stepped on Meet the Grams?
No, my fault.
Okay, yeah,
it stepped on Family Matters. Good.
No,
call.
that's a fact though.
Yeah. So Meet the Family Matters drop, and I'm like, yo,
because Drake was up.
Yeah, and he went there. He went
45 minutes,
and then him dropping Meet the Grams right after, it stepped on it.
Perfect move.
Yeah, perfect move. And it took some steam off it. But for me, I still say, yo, I know. I know we disagree on this, but I know that Meet the Grams stepped on it. But for me, I still think Family Matters was better than Meet the Grams, and for that reason, I still say that was a great strategy. So you get points for it, but I don't put you above Drake just yet. But when he dropped Not Like Us, I was like, all right, now I feel like it's an even playing field. Then Drake dropped The Hard Part 6, and I was like, all right, that ain't hit for me. He said some pretty, all right stuff in it, but. Yeah. So for me, it was just like
the Hard Part 6 was definitely Drake bowing out.
Yeah,
I would say Family Matters is a better song than Meet the Grams, but Meet the Grams was more disrespectful. Yeah. And I think that Drake was playing checkers, Kendrick was playing chess.
Yes.
I think that if they run it back and it's like, hey, we doing X, Y, and Z, like a fair, friendly competition.
Yeah, but
I think if it's just off of bars, Kendrick gonna win for a fact. I think if it's off of who had the better diss track, then I think Drake might win. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. K-Dot won the battle. He definitely out-strategized Drake.
No, yeah.
So
and this is our personal opinions. Don't jump in the comments talking about some y'all bias. This is the way I saw it. This is the way he saw it. And however y'all saw it, that's how y'all saw it. I mean, at the end of the day, when Charlie Clips battle whoever, I be thinking he won, and I be hearing people saying it's debatable or it went the other way. So
that's a fact. And just leave it at what we think, because we both know. I think the greatest rapper of all time is Lil Wayne. Drake and Kendrick. Ain't seeing Wayne in a battle. Or Tupac. Or Biggie.
What about the AI Tupac?
Or Nas. No, you was supposed to keep saying.
Oh, my fault.
All right, so or Tupac. Or Biggie. Or Nas. No, I take that. No, but yeah though. So
all right, so
shout out to K Dot, man.
Yeah, shout out to Dot
and Drake. Shout out to Drake.
Yeah, shout out to all them boys, man. All y'all know.
Because they definitely had a moment in hip hop.
No.
So shout out to both of them.
The hip hop war of 2024 will go down in history as one of the greatest moments of all time.
It is the biggest. All right, before we move on, Kendrick and Drake, 50 Cent and Ja Rule, Tupac and Biggie, rank those 1 through 3, the biggest hip hop beefs. And however you want to rank it, explain it.
Literally, the way you just actually.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta explain it because baby, Biggie and Pac, them boys died. Yeah. But if we talking straight up diss track, so you gotta explain it.
That's why I say Drake and Kendrick, because it stayed on wax, and you know it did go there, but it didn't go there to the point of Pac and Big did. And then I go Ja Rule and 50 Cent, because even to this day, the same way with Drake and Kendrick, I think 10 years from now, it's still going to be a divide. And it is kind of the same thing with Pac and Big in a sense, but I think most people everybody respected both of them.
That's a fact.
And so nobody going to ever actually pick a side. Versus when Ja Rule and 50 Cent and when Drake and Kendrick, people pick sides.
That's a fact.
And it was no hesitation.
Now, granted, Pac and Biggie, it was East Coast versus West Coast.
I know.
From what they say, I was too young.
I was about to say that was about to be my last point. I was too young to actually see it. So, like, I was alive. Don't get me wrong, but so, all I knew is I heard. That's why you fat motherfucker. And I was like, oh,
hey, you stupid. Good. So I think me and you both agree. In the history of hip hop, the best quote unquote beef
of all time.
Yeah, the best quote unquote beef of all time. Both of us got Kendrick and Drake number 1.
Okay.
Then both of us got 50 and Ja Rule number 2. And then both of us got Tupac and Big number 3.
Yeah.
So I mean, y'all can say it's a generational thing, but that's what it is. Yeah,
it is. Because I was thinking about, do I want to put Nas and Jay-Z above? I can't.
It's not.
Yeah, they don't reach that. Yeah, 3. No, not for me.
They don't make the top 3.
Not for me. But yeah, shoot. If we really want to go there, I think I might put Ice Cube versus NWA above Jay-Z and Nas. I feel you. But let me say,
I feel you.
As far as entertainment go, I think they deliver on entertainment. You know what gets stuck in my head, man? Anytime I think about the Biggie and Pac, it just can't escape me. That's why you fat motherfucker. Like, something about that does something to me, dog.
Hit 'em up.
Yeah, it lights a flame for me. Like,
I told you before, and I stand on it. I think that was the greatest diss track of all time.
Hit 'em up.
Yeah, and it's because that intro.
So yeah, absolutely.
Because everybody else too afraid to make it personal.
Yeah.
Nigga, Pac came out the gate.
Yeah, out the gate making it personal.
I do think Pac lied.
Yeah, no, we all know he lied, but he went straight there though.
We don't know he lied, Trav.
That's true, but that's kind of the point, right? Because he got a picture of him and Faith Evans, and like, and so him throwing that out there made people look at that picture like, I mean, he could. It's possible.
That's a fact.
Even Big probably was looking at it like, that was a good move.
That's so bad.
But yeah, all right. So
both of them boys.
Yeah, let's blow through the rest of these.
We gotta do that.
So the Druski skit.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I saw.
Let's talk about what we think about it. Let me tell you first off, fire.
That is a fact.
Hey, when it come to him and skits, man, he be nailing them joints, bro.
That's a fact.
He be nailing them joints. Let me ask you before you go. Do you think Druski can do a stand-up and be successful?
A stand-up?
Yeah. I don't think he can. I think his comedy comes off of momentary stuff.
He
and
can't.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do a stand up.
Hey, Druski, we calling you out. Drop a stand up if you really about it. But I do think
why you got caught that man?
I just want to, because I want to see, man. But I do think you one of the best of this generation as far as skits go.
Yeah, I don't think he can do a stand up, but I would say though, my Jay, your boy Jay.
Why you gotta say that's my boy?
ATVJ.
Yeah,
he told me that I should do a stand up, and I told him that I'm not entertaining or funny if I'm writing jokes.
Yeah.
I react to stuff. I think that's what Druski do.
Yeah.
I think that's what Desi Banks do. Like if we were doing
Desi Banks does stand up.
Yeah, but he's better at
skits and stuff like that. Yeah.
So I'm saying like without you being here, the content drops drastically.
Yeah, because it takes more.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I think I talked to you about it before, where I said dialogue is better. So
that is a fact.
Sitting in front of the camera, that takes much more energy, effort, and everything to do versus having a dialogue with somebody, and that helps way more.
That's a fact.
So go ahead.
People was saying that I don't know what they were saying. But some people was feeling some type of way
about whiteface.
Yeah. What you think about that? Because this is where we get canceled.
All right. So whiteface, there's no history behind whiteface, and there's history behind blackface. Yeah. I think that's the difference.
Now, when you say history, you got to break that down.
Let's let the Googles tell us. So.
Yeah.
The history behind blackface dates back to the American, what is that? Minstrel cycle. That's not
you stupid.
Minstrel shows.
Yeah, it started out on stage.
Okay, so yeah, that's what that means, right? Like, I mean, let's just which white performers.
Excuse me.
All right. See, why they gotta throw big words up in there? Hey. White performers acted like black people in a derogatory way.
Yeah.
Perpetuating. I'm gonna leave all that into perpetuating harmful racist stereotypes and openly mocking black culture.
Yeah.
Now there's no vice versa to this because black people didn't do that to white people.
We can't to this day. I mean, it's a fine line.
True,
but we still can't do it to this day. So,
yeah, but yeah, and that's the reason that. So Theo Von,
one of my favorites,
one of mine too. I can't even lie.
One of my favorites.
So
out of Theo,
he commented on the Druski skit and said, "Oh, we doing this? All right, I'll be right back." This is why I love him. This is why he's one of my favorites.
Theo Von.
This is why he's one of my favorites.
But see, I do think that Theo Von can get away with doing that. Yeah, because everybody would know.
He's joking.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and I was about to say that because there was people that didn't like that he said that. But hold up, those are the people that don't know Theo Von. If you watch Theo Von stuff, he jokes like that all the time.
That is a fact.
To your point of the wigger thing a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
it's like those are the kind of white people that we be liking to have some around sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Even with in Druski in the skit. He was like, anytime the N-word came up when he was rapping the song, he'd be like, so. Yeah, so I was like, that was clever. Like, because, the white homies do that.
Yeah, it was harmful. It was harmless.
Yeah, I was about to say
entertainment.
Yeah, agreed.
Now, granted, the whole blackface, that was harmful entertainment. But, I mean, I don't see.
Well, that was, back then, they did that on purpose to be insulting to us.
I watched several of them.
Oh,
when I say
was they entertainment?
Between 20 and 50.
Was it entertaining?
To the white folks, it was.
Oh,
but they portrayed every black person as the exact same thing. Like you dumb, you don't know too much.
Okay,
and then
Did they pull out the fried chicken?
No. Okay. If you got a head instead of saying that, they got you.
Like that. Okay, so, okay.
Yeah, which I mean, what Druski did.
Yeah.
It wasn't offensive.
Yeah.
But from what the blackface was, because I watched a lot of it. At one point I watched so much that my wife came to me and said, did somebody say something racist to you?
Yeah.
Because I was just taking a deep dive into it, which I wasn't offended, but the content was offenseful. Is that a word?
It was
offenseful.
No, it's offending.
On hard pass. Offenseful is a word.
All right, I'm rocking with it.
We can make up our own words.
I'm rocking with it. But speaking of something that's kind of racial or whatever, this is funny. Let's check this out. All right.
Mr.Beast donated $200.
All right.
And boots.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna restart. So, Kai Cenat, not Kai Cenat. IShowSpeed.
Yeah.
I'm just calling him Speed because that's what everybody else does.
Speed, yeah.
He getting his hair done by this chick that's clearly what do you call it? Mexican?
Mexican, Asian, I don't know. Probably.
No, she's not
Mexican.
Asian. Yeah, she's more Mexican than anything.
She's something.
Mr. Beast donated $200. Said, guys, look, it's Dora and Boots.
Dora. Who is Boots?
Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan. I know
Boots is a monkey.
They try to take my floor, I take their ass.
He just
I know that.
So
That is funny.
it's funny, but Mr. Beast said that.
Yeah.
You think Mr. Beast said that? I don't think Mr. Beast said
If
that.
he did say it, it's funny.
It is funny. It's hilarious. But my thing about it is Mr. Beast supposed to be this
It was probably Mr. Beast.
You think so?
Did you see him and Kai?
Oh shoot. He be about that life?
He said, hey, my friend said I need to go to the hood or be more hood. And he got a black haircut and he hanging out with a Kai. And they in front of a car, Kai holding a stack of money.
Yeah.
And Mr. B standing there with the white guy that dates black girls' haircut.
That's funny.
I hope it was Mr. Beast.
I hope so too.
I do feel like if the prominent figures, the top dogs, if they can make jokes about this, I think that it makes everybody else.
Yeah.
I think that
it makes it more palatable.
"Quote unquote" America great.
Yeah.
Because I mean, race is a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
But if we can find the humor in it, it doesn't make it as offensive.
Agreed.
And I know I'm about to get tore up in the chat.
That possibly, yeah. Hey, tear him up, not me. But my thing about it is,
yeah.
Mr. Beast is supposed to carry himself as this brand building guy that don't venture out like that. Go ahead. Hold up now. Can I go on my rant first, or you want to go first?
Before you play the video, I
ain't got
something to say about Mr. Beast.
No, I wasn't playing no video. Go ahead.
My homeboy Eric, shout out to Eric. He said, "Yeah, man. Hey, is there a good wing spot in Rankin? Cause if it is, I'm coming." He said, "Yeah, I was on DoorDash and they got something called Mr. Beast Burgers. I don't know what that is, but I'm thinking about going there." That goes back to I think last year or the year prior. You asked me if I knew who Mr. Beast was.
Yeah, and
I said the YouTube guy. But I bought a burger from him. Like, I don't watch his content. Obviously, Eric don't watch his content. But, he makes some good food.
But that ain't what he's supposed to be known for, though. My thing about Mr. Beast, hey, if he made this joke, I would feel, I would give him a little more rope to say, okay, maybe he is a real person. But I think
a real person.
I think he fake. I think he's built. I think that the people created him. I don't think that the imagery that we are fed every day about him is true.
When you say created, you mean what?
I mean,
like that freaking Azoff girl, the screamer.
I don't know who that is.
The really good podcast girl.
No, I don't know who that is.
The white girl, man, that had Drake on her first podcast.
Oh, Bobby Altoff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Adolf.
It's not Adolf.
Yeah.
Bobby Altoff. Adolf. You think she is created in the sense that you talking about Mr. Beast in? Or
in a sense, but not exactly, but yes, in a sense. Because I do think that she did some kind of work to get the acknowledgement of somebody that said, I'm going to invest in that. The thing about Mr. Beast is, I think somebody said, hey, let's grab somebody and make them into this person that we gonna say is the YouTube king, and it was Mr. Beast. And they said,
but go ahead.
I think that they said this is what we gonna do, and he followed all the protocols and steps to the procedures and everything, and he became who he was, not because he was supposed to. Well, not because of actual, like, because he said that he take all his money and reinvest it into his videos and everything like that.
That's a
cap. And
he said that for tax purposes.
Probably.
He
Okay.
He said that for tax purposes.
And if ever I have a conversation with him and he said that for tax purposes, I'd be like, okay, you getting me there now.
He said that for tax purposes.
It's gonna take a lot for me to believe that he really is this guy that sat down, studied YouTube, figured it out, and became the YouTube king. And the YouTube king that's better than YouTube itself, because that's the way it's painted.
You know, dog, I was about to ask you, is that wrong? If somebody discover us and say y'all got potential, I'm about to push y'all to the ultimate level, is that wrong? But
that's not what I'm saying though. But go ahead.
At the same time, let's say, I'm just throw out a random celebrity name. Let's say Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy discover us and say, y'all boys got potential.
Yeah.
Y'all look good.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all full of
Good.
I think y'all can do numbers on this YouTube thing. I'm going to invest 10 million in y'all, but I want my 10 million back, and I'm gonna push y'all. If that's what they did to Mr. Beast, I can. It is not. It's not foolery.
What you not catching is I agree with what you said, but I don't think that's what happened.
You think it's more like the Adolf girl, the way they were just like, yeah, we gonna push you out there?
No, see, that's the thing. I think Bobby Altoff actually worked a little bit to get where she was going. I think they just said, hey, it's this little kid trying to do something. It ain't about potential or nothing. Let's just make him what we want people to think is the way to go.
What if his uncle owns YouTube, majority shareholder, and they just chose him because he was
the kid's uncle, the uncle of the YouTube.
He showed potential, and he was his uncle. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't agree. YouTube,
it's okay
because Mr. Beast ain't did nothing wrong to us. So
I think that all of it is par for the course. Hey, we gonna pay for all of your videos. We gonna if anybody ever asks you how you got all of this money to do the stuff that you be doing, say you just reinvested into your videos. We gonna make sure you branch out. You're gonna have your own burger spot. You're gonna have your own this. You're gonna have your own that. And if anybody asks, you did it all through YouTube. And if anybody asks, what are the ways to get big on YouTube? This is what you say. Because a lot of this he be saying about the way to get big on YouTube, it ain't all true.
Cap.
Some of it is, you know what? A high portion of it, if you do that stuff, you making YouTube loads of money before you even make $1.
That is not far-fetched.
Shoot. All right, go ahead.
I don't know enough to agree or disagree.
Yeah.
But it is not far-fetched. But all I'm saying is, I love Mr. Beast burgers. It's the best burger I ever had.
I still gotta go try it. I looked up. We got a spot down here for Mr. Beast burger.
I'm trying to get us a sponsor.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead. Yeah, I was about to go. Yeah.
So I love Mr. Beast burgers. It's the best burger I ever had. And if he needed some extra promotion, I would love to promote it because it's honestly the best burger I ever had in the world. I've been to 7 countries. Mr. Beast burgers.
Best burger you ever had, Chef Kiss.
Best burger in the world.
You done?
And with that cassonade sauce, delicious.
Oh shoot, cassonade got a sauce? That at Mr. Beast Burger Shop?
I'm trying to get a sponsor.
Oh, okay. All right, so check this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
You done?
I'm done, yeah. The burger is delicious.
It's a Mr. Beast Burger nearby.
It's one in Pula.
It's one here, like in Statesboro.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Have you saw the building
No.
There's no building in Pula either, but you can order it somehow. I don't know how.
Hold up now, because you're going to a point. I went on my maps thing, and I typed in burgers nearby, and Mr.Beast burger popped up there.
On the maps?
Yeah. If I ain't mistaken, hold up now. Let me pull up my phone. I remember going to order. I remember typing in burgers nearby, and a Mr.Beast burger popped up.
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
So for the chat, right? Which everybody probably going. Now.
Yeah. It's one 7 minutes away.
Trav.
I'm gonna go there afterwards. Oh, wait.
I guarantee you.
You want to do hard pass taste?
Let us do this first.
Oh, go ahead.
After this, if we end it quick, we can say it's a Mr.Beast burger around here, and we going to the restaurant.
Yeah,
I'm 1,000% sure, and let's put this in the beginning of the video. I'm 1,000% sure there is not a building that has Mr.Beast on it. They gonna send us to another restaurant or another building. You will not pull up and see a sign
that say Mr.Beast burger.
Yes.
Okay, we got to do this.
I ordered some in Rankin.
Yeah.
It said it was in Pooler, Georgia.
Yeah.
DoorDash delivered it to me.
Yeah.
I went on DoorDash again.
Yeah.
It wasn't there.
No.
I went on my Maps app. It never existed.
Oh, shoot. Hey, this is back to my point.
I'm dead serious.
But is this not back to my point?
When we get done with the party, if it's still light outside and not raining,
I'm going to buy one.
Let's do
if it's a Mr.Beast
video.
burger there, I'm going to buy one. But I was saying hard pass taste because we could do that on camera to say trying Mr.Beast burger for the first time.
If it's there next week.
Yeah. Because
Trav, I'm so serious.
I'm dead serious too because I'm going to go. That's going to be my dinner.
And then about a week later, it was gone.
Dang. Okay.
But he do got a house in, it's either Hilton Head or Savannah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, he be around here.
Okay.
So, we gonna see.
All right, well.
It's the best burger I ever tasted.
Dang. All right. What I'm about to say right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I want to take a shot.
Let's do it.
Because we just crossed 3,000 subscribers.
There you go.
Ooh, that would be a good applause right there.
This is hard pass, Kyle.
And
this is hard pass.
We couldn't do it without you. We just did.
That's true.
This is hard pass.
Shout out to, a shot to I was about to say 300,000. A shot to 3,000 subs.
This is hard pass, Kyle. Oh, yeah. This is hard pass.
And they was asking us if we could do it without them.
But you know what? Let's just get to this, right? So, Thug called Cuddy a snitch. I don't care. Long Beach Griffy did a video of if he was Cassie's husband in court. I think we should watch it.
All right. While you pull the video up, I'm going to comment on that Thug and Gunna snitch thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a homeboy. I met him probably a month ago. As a matter of fact, April 5th.
Yeah.
He went to a Young Thug concert.
Yeah.
He was holding his phone up. Young Thug he went to a Gunna concert. Gunna personally came to his phone and rapped for him.
Yeah.
That word snitch,
yeah,
I think we should just get rid of the whole thing. I am a firm believer in we should only view things black and white. But some people say that there is gray. That gray area, it makes the right stuff wrong, the wrong stuff right, the good stuff bad,
That's
the
true.
bad stuff good.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, so it's like if we gonna talk about a topic, or America gonna judge a topic, they should let us know, or we can clarify ourselves if it is black and white, or is it black and white and it's
with
some
the gray
stuff
area
there.
Yeah.
Right. So, because
agreed.
If we talking black and white, Gunna snitched. But if we add that gray area in there, he didn't. So that's all I'm saying. I think Gunna snitched. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I don't listen to Gunna. I would never listen to a Gunna album more than one time. I would never listen to a Young Thug album more than one time.
I would listen to some. I would listen to some
more than one time.
Yeah,
the whole album. No, not a song.
Yeah, no, because that was my point. The point was I would listen to some of his stuff more than one time, but the whole album, no, I don't think I'm that much of a Gunna fan. Why I would listen to it.
Shout out to both of them though. Keep being great.
He got the song with Halle Berry, Haley, the DDG girl, fire.
I didn't even know they had a song.
Yeah, or is it Chloe? It's one. As a matter of fact, Gunna dated Chloe, so it got to be with Chloe.
Chloe, the one that dated DDG, right?
No, Halle is the one that dates DDG.
I don't know. It don't matter.
Yeah, but anyway,
they can't out rap me.
That's fire. And then he got some songs that was on. I think it was called. What is his little thing? His little slogan is DS Forever or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that album was good, and he got some songs on there that was fire. But anyway, Long Beach Griffy, right?
Yes, sir.
He did. This says when your wife takes the stand at a P Diddy trial.
He wear those glasses for a reason because it make his eyes look bigger.
He wear them because in the moment it's like a funnier thing. It makes
fact.
it. If he didn't have the glasses on, it wouldn't be as funny.
He is one of the GOATs. Shout out to Long Beach Griffy.
Okay. Hey, him or Druski, as far as skits go. Hard to say, right? Let's not give an answer.
It's different lanes.
Yeah. Let's not.
I would say though.
Let's not give an answer.
I want to give an answer.
All right, go ahead.
Druski made me smile.
Okay.
Long Beach Griffy made me laugh.
Okay. All right. Well, this is Long Beach Griffy. Let's get to it.
It's my dog.
Mrs. Griffin, what sort of things went on at a Diddy party?
What didn't go on at a Diddy party is the question. At the Super Duper Freak Off Premium Platinum party.
Excuse me, did you say Super Duper Freak Off Premium Platinum?
Yes. Diddy's parties were like a Disneyland membership.
There was levels to it.
There were different levels to the freak offs. I was known as the Diddy hors d'oeuvre.
Okay.
Multiple men would have their way with me. 20, 30, sometimes 90 men a night. While Diddy sang covers of old Taylor Swift songs in the background.
Wow. Peak Taylor.
He would get girls pregnant and do the abortions himself.
Dang.
He called it the Diddy Body Diddy Choice segment of the parties.
Wow.
He was actually very good at the procedures. It was quite surprising, actually.
And what else was in your statement?
He would also make Mexican immigrants come into Lego modes. He would freeze the illegal sperm, then have us assemble a Mexican out of cum just to have it deported.
Sweet Jesus.
He would also make us drown in pee.
Pee. In urine.
In urine, yes.
He made people urinate on you.
Yes. And no. And yes again.
Can you explain, please?
P. Diddy owned a PP Playland water park. It's a water park for urine. It's composed of nothing but R. Kelly's piss. R. Kelly isn't in jail. He's a pee slave. He just pees all day. Every day. In the PP Diddy dungeon.
Vile stuff. Free R. Kelly.
We would drown in 9-foot pools of R. Kelly's piss.
Is there anything else?
P. Diddy would also dig up dead celebrities who he played a part in offing and make everybody at the party watch him make Diddy love to the corpse.
Diddy love, my God.
And these things aren't even the worst parts.
What do you mean by that?
He would sit us down.
Take your time.
And make us watch every Tyler Perry movie start to finish.
Even Alex Cross.
We watched that twice.
Hey, that's funny. That's funny. Because it's like, man. She just said all this bad stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And everybody got outraged about the time.
Yeah, she gonna throw R. Kelly up in.
Oh, shoot.
That's crazy.
Oh, shoot. All right. Confessions.
Yes, confessions.
All right, what's your confession of the day?
Why you gotta jump straight to confession and throw it on me?
I could go. I got mine ready. It's in the clip. It's ready to go.
Go ahead. That's not a clip. That's a bow and arrow.
No.
God damn. You ain't from the streets, is it?
No, I'm
the
not.
boy got a whole clip.
Okay, confession of the day.
Question.
For me.
Before you get up into it.
What's up?
You in a shootout.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. You ducked off behind a car.
Mm-hmm.
You see somebody pull out a bow and arrow. What's going through your mind?
I got a gun, right?
You got a gun.
I'd be like, this nigga really got a bow and arrow.
No, what if you reloading the clip and
I'm in trouble.
If
he really good, I'm in trouble.
He would probably get me because I would be confused. My homeboy shooting here and shooting him. But hey,
y'all don't see that?
Well, yeah, no, go ahead. Get up into it, though.
Confession of the day.
Yeah.
For me, Travey 2 times.
Yes, sir.
So, sometimes at night, when I wake up and I got to use the bathroom, I do it with the light off. I got to see if I can do it.
That
I do it fairly often.
That's not weird.
Sometimes I miss.
Dang.
Sometimes I make it. But it's about the thrill of knowing if you did or didn't. And I don't find out until the next morning. When I actually wake up.
God, dog.
So I don't want to say it's sleepwalking, but I don't want to turn the light on because it's going to take away from me being sleepy. Like, it's going to wake me up a little bit. I want to still be sleepy when I go back to bed.
I feel you on that.
And then when I come in the bathroom in the morning to, get ready and, do whatever I got to do. That's when I find out if I missed or made it.
Dang. That's sick.
That's not sick. People do that all the time. Hey, drop down in the comments if you've done that before.
Nobody's going to drop down in the comments.
Nobody dropped down in the comments the last time.
Hey, you stupid. All right, fun fact about me.
Not fun fact. This is confessions.
All right.
These are our confessions. Oh, I think I should put that whenever. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me think of a confession real quick. All right, confession about me. I used to work for Walmart.
Dang.
And I used to get tired. Mm-hmm. So I knew where the Red Bull vendor kept this freight.
Yeah.
So I used to steal Red Bulls. But see though, now that I'm thinking about it, well, I was dumb. Because I used to steal the Red Bulls from the back.
Yeah.
So they know somebody stole it. I should have just taken the Red Bulls.
From the cases and something like that. Yeah.
I should have just went to the sales floor.
Yeah. Which most people do when they go to steal.
And stole it.
Yeah.
I stole it from the back. I was young and I was dumb.
Dang.
I was getting my Travis Hunter on.
Oh,
but now I am. Well, I don't drink Red Bulls anymore. I drink Monsters.
Okay.
But yeah, now I do.
You think Monsters are better than Red Bull?
The only reason I like Monsters is because I get the white one, the 0 sugar, and it does not upset my stomach.
Gotcha.
The regular Red Bull, the regular Monster, I'm going to the toilet. But the 0 sugar, I can stomach that for a couple hours. But yeah, I used to steal Red Bulls.
Dang.
I don't no more. I don't drink Red Bulls no more. I tell you what I do. I do love the delicious Mr.Beast burger. It is the greatest burger that I've ever tasted.
Again. Okay.
Delicious.
Okay.
I bit my hand eating a Mr.Beast burger.
Dang.
That burger is a beast.
Went some more as well. Okay. All right. You ready to get in the hard pass, the hard to pass up?
Let's do it.
So, first things first, right?
Yeah.
Hold up, wait a minute here. MGK drop.
MGK, yep, Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Well, he did change his name to MGK, so.
People have been making fun of him.
About what?
About this right here. Let's check it out.
Tell me, would you wait for me?
Huh?
Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I got a lot of right in me.
Shout out to MGK.
Okay, so people were saying God D, he dissed Eminem. Eminem dissed him back, and now he doing this. Eminem scared him away from rap.
God dog.
Now, for me, myself personally,
get up into it.
I think this is fire.
Elaborate more.
The video is pretty trash. And what makes the video trash is MGK portrayed itself one way and then did this. I think if I just heard this, well, it's not about, I heard it audibly and I was like, I like this. And then I saw the video and I was like, God dang, this make him look corny a little bit. Now, for me, this song is an 8. But I think if Justin Bieber sang it, this would be a 10.
That's a fact. I ain't thought about it like that.
Because I could hear Justin Bieber sing. I actually could hear Justin Bieber taking this song up a whole nother notch.
That's a fact. He would definitely.
Yeah, he would kill it. He would kill it. But yeah, Machine Gun Kelly don't sound good singing it. But overall, I like it. And I was a fan of Grease. So, dang, I don't help Dr. Umar at all when I be saying certain stuff.
Fact.
But yeah, I was a fan of Grease 2 to be exact. I like Grease 1, Grease 2 I thought was fire. Mm-hmm. And that's what this reminds me of a little bit. But MGK don't fit the bill exactly. Because I known him for this guy eating a bowl of cereal saying your beard is weird. Fact. It makes it weird.
That's a fact.
Go ahead.
All right, check it
Talk
out.
about it.
Check it out. Check it out.
Spit that facts now.
All right, check it out.
This is hard pass, Chuck.
I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat what I say. I'm gonna just say it, right? Nah, I don't. Okay, the song overall, I would listen to it several times. The song overall was good. Not great, it was good. Not decent, it was good.
Yeah.
The video, I don't know what his budget was, but he could have done better with the video.
I can agree there.
So with that being said, I'm not trying to downplay or discredit the video, because I don't. What if that was his nephew that he was giving a shot? Okay. You know, what if that was some? Because matter of fact, little side note, when Kai was doing the Screamer University, he went on Twitch. He found somebody that had no viewers, and he was like, "Hey, come to Screamer University." The guy wasn't paying attention to the chat, so he obviously didn't come. I don't know if this was one of those situations to where it was a guy that did 10 music videos and was trying to grow, so he just gave him a chance. I don't know none of that.
True.
But what I will say is the video itself, the idea, the concept was good. The actual video was not there.
I agree. And that's why I said the Grease thing, because that's what the video reminds me of. It's just weird being Machine Gun Kelly. And then obviously the green screen was terrible. But
the green screen was bad. If the tires on that truck was moving and we couldn't tell
it would have helped a little more.
If we couldn't tell it was a green screen, it would have been a pretty good video. Being that we could tell, it was alright.
Yeah, it takes
so with that whole, because I know a lot of people were saying that after the whole Eminem thing, Eminem made MGK switch genres. What do we say about Wiz Khalifa being a rapper but now switching over to mostly pop or more pop? But
nobody scared him though, like Eminem scared MGK.
That's my point. It's like, I think MGK, first of all, I'm gonna be honest, if we talking complete music artists, he is better than Eminem. Eminem raps way better. But Eminem is a rapper. Eminem gets played on pop stations because he's white. If we call a spade, Eminem does not make pop music. MGK makes rap music, pop music. He makes rock music.
I was about to say this is more rock and
so as a complete artist, it's like that's like the whole Drake and Kendrick thing. Drake dropped Nokia, and everybody was like, Kendrick made Drake sing again, but it's like, no, he's a complete artist.
He been singing even before, during, and
that's
after.
That's a fact, but MGK was too, though. You get what I'm saying? So I don't see why when MGK dropped, people bring up Eminem. It's like MGK was putting music out like this way before the whole Eminem battle.
Gotcha.
I think MGK is a more complete artist than Eminem, because Eminem has one genre that he excels in. That's rap.
Excels in,
And he do pop because he gets played on pop music because I'm gonna be honest, he's white, but MGK makes that style of music.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eminem and MGK.
Okay, after all that.
And
all right.
Dr. Umar. He used to. But no, I don't.
That is disrespectful, brother.
I do think that this song, if I hear it on the radio 30 times, I will listen to it 30 times.
Yeah. No, I would listen to it again. I was about to say that. I really think if Justin Bieber, One Direction, like somebody that is in that lane already did it, they would have took it to a whole nother
But with that being said, though, Justin Bieber, One Direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that pop lane, they can hit 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
MGK can't, in my personal opinion, can't hit 10.
Agreed.
Right? But he can still, he's
jack of all trades, master of none.
When it comes to the music, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And that is what
One Direction, Justin Bieber, they are masters at pop.
That is
MGK is a jack of that trade. Like he can do it, and he can do it really well. Yeah. And he can
One out of 10 overall.
This right here, I said an 8. I give it an 8.
You said the song 8, but then you said the music video.
You talking about so you telling me the music video plus the song?
I give it an 8.
I think I still got to give it an 8, but because the music video it's as bad as the music. I don't care for the music video. I do like the Grease theme, but for me, your video can be trash, but the song be great, and I still like it.
Last thing,
go ahead.
I don't think that the dance he's stupid. The dance moves didn't fit who he is.
Exactly.
But let me say this: when Drake dropped that Hotline Bling,
fire.
That was out of Drake's element.
It was. I think he did that to go viral.
Yeah, and he went up.
Yeah, it worked.
So why can't MGK do it? Now, I do
100%.
get it, but at that point, Drake was probably the best.
Let's see what this got.
How much he got?
3 million. Working on 4 million.
And it dropped May 23rd.
Yeah, what was that? 4 days ago.
That's bad for MGK.
3 million in 4 days.
Okay. On a video like this, that is that different.
Okay.
Shout out to
but
MGK,
I think some people that people want to hear him rap. So you see No Life Shack?
What he said.
Eminem, this is all your fault.
But it's like with stuff like that, I don't agree because he's been doing
I see
that.
what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But it's just one of those things. Like my homeboy Jay, he said that Kendrick made Drake start singing.
Yeah.
Nigga, Drake was singing his first album.
Yeah.
First, you know what I'm saying?
First song, right? It seemed like Drake's first song he might have been singing on.
So I'm saying, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man.
I'm with you.
Take Eminem thing out your mouth. That's all I gotta say. Shoot.
Okay. So let's get to that. Don't matter no more. Let's just go straight to Paige Bueckers, right? Okay, so there's a rumor going around.
Rumors.
That this whole time Paige Bueckers and Azzi Fudd have been dating low key. And a lot of signs say it, and I'm about to play this video with this chick pointing out a lot of signs. Let's get to it.
Okay, I have a question for everyone, and honestly, I initially said no, but now seeing all the videos coming out, I'm honestly not sure. And that is, are Paige Bueckers and Azzi Fudd dating? Now, like I said initially, I didn't think that they were dating. I just think they're very much good friends. But some of the videos that has been coming out and some of the other pictures that has been coming out really has been kind of showing otherwise. Like here is a picture of Azzi Fudd and Paige Bueckers when they were leaving Good Morning America. And as they're walking towards the paparazzi, you can see here that Paige Bueckers is holding Azzi Fudd by her lower back. Which, when I first saw this, I said, okay, I don't think that's really that crazy or anything else, right? Then we get to the WNBA draft. Now, Paige Bueckers and Azzi Fudd did pose with each other on the orange carpet, which, of course, is like, I don't know.
Just
maybe Paige just invited Azzi to come over to go take a picture with her. I don't know. I just don't think that it's anything that's that crazy. Until the WNBA draft started, and then you see that Paige Bueckers and Azzi Fudd are sitting at the same table with Paige's family, and they're also sitting next to each other. After the draft, you can see in this video that Azzi posted on TikTok that she's wearing a necklace with the number 5 on it. Now, for those who don't know, Paige Bueckers wore the number 5 at UConn, and she will be wearing the number 5 in Dallas. Now, she has worn this necklace at the WNBA draft, and people are wondering, of course, it's one thing to wear it at the draft. It's another thing to wear it directly afterwards. So now the question is, are they actually dating, and is this kind of a hard launch? I'm still on the side of I don't think they're dating. I think they're really, really good friends. I would only believe it a little bit if Paige started wearing number 35, which is AZ Fudd's number. But other than that, I think that they're just good friends and they're very, very supportive of each other. What do you think? Okay, I have a question for everyone, and honestly...
F all that P word
that pussy shit.
Yeah, you say.
Oh, shit.
Can I say it? I ain't gonna say it. But now I think that there might be some validity to this because also this wasn't in that video, but AZ Fudd showed up to Paige Bueckers' first game, and it was a line of people wanting to take a picture with AZ Fudd anyway. But and then she had that necklace on. What you think?
I think
They just real good friends.
I'm gonna be honest.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest too. You go first.
I ain't trying to bash
You
somebody.
go.
That video had 1.3 thousand subs and it had 31 likes, meaning she is an up and coming content creator.
Absolutely.
I think that she is trying to get content by rumors and spreading stuff that is not true.
But at the end,
I don't
she
agree
said,
with that.
But at the end, she said, "Go ahead."
But it was the whole concept of the video.
Yeah.
Was to make people click on it because of this.
Yeah, I agree.
And then she said her standpoint at the end. Like if I drop a video and I say is Diddy and
have we done that before?
If I say is Diddy and Jay-Z the G word, and I give you a bunch of reasons how they could be, and at the end I say, but I don't think there is.
Okay, I see what you're saying when you put it like that.
That is what she's doing, but I don't think they are. I don't see enough, and I'm gonna be honest. Let's say me and you, college teammates. You number 5, I'm number 23. If you going top 3 in the draft, I'm gonna put on for you because we cool. We on the same team. It's like you Jordan, I'm Pippen. If you going top 5 this year, and I'm going top 5 next year, it's like, hey, this my dog. I'm going to do that to help you.
Next. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, granted, I'm not going to say I would wear a chain that says number 5 because that is stuff that girls tend to do. But at your first game, if you number 5 and you play for the freaking Cavs. I'm coming to the game with your jersey on. Yeah. Because I'm putting on for you. Jersey. She wore that chain. I don't think it's enough. And if we being honest,
chat.
I don't know if we can say this or not, but Paige would be the dominant one.
Yeah, for sure.
AC Fudd,
she the girly one, yeah.
Yeah,
she wore the dress to the thing, remember?
Yeah, but she don't. I can't. It's not giving 100%.
Okay,
that team.
I'm ready to tell you what I think.
Go ahead.
I think Paige Bueckers a player.
She is. I know that for a fact.
And she been smashing a lot of these girls. And they
when you say a lot of these girls, you mean teammates or just girls? Because I know for a fact she's a player.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact she's been doing the girls.
Her thing.
But
yeah. But no, I'm thinking in general, like not let me say this. Girls at her school, girls, in her proximity. If she go to a club, she gonna pick up some chicks.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. And I think AZ Fudd was just one of the chicks.
You think so?
I think they smashed.
Oh.
Well, let me think. I think they.
Yeah, you stupid.
I can say that.
You can say that.
Okay, I'll bleep it out. But at least they'll see me doing the thing.
It's a possibility, yeah.
It's
a possibility.
That's all I'm saying.
But with girls, it's different though.
What you mean?
Because you can have a girlfriend, your girlfriend, her best friend could go down on her or smash her while y'all still dating. It's not that big of a deal.
Well,
it's just one of those things.
And the situation of who did that happen with? Oh, Papoose and Remy Ma. Remy Ma was messing around with some chicks, and Papa ain't had like it.
He obviously got a small pee-pee.
Dang.
He obviously insecure.
I'm taking that out.
You don't take it out.
All right.
If I come home and I see
that's not exactly what happened. Remy Ma went and did her thing on her own, but most.
What you mean did her thing?
She pick up a chick and smash.
If I'm dating somebody, a girl,
chick, yeah.
I told the girl that I was dating. She can do whatever she want with other girls. Just let me know.
Yeah.
But me and Papoose two different people.
That's true.
But I'm not insecure about another girl having sex with my girl. Because if you a man and you not bigger than another girl clit, something wrong with you.
Well, that answers the question that I was about to ask. Oh, shit. Would you watch?
The two girls?
Yeah.
I don't get turned on by that.
But
I have to join.
Oh, okay. So the only way that you would want to be there is if you was to join.
Yeah, it does.
Well, if she said, I'm going to such and such, you can come watch if you want, but she don't really want to do anything with anybody else right now. But it's possible that it might happen in the future.
I'm going to call you, Zoe, Scrap, and Carnage, and we going to play 2K.
No say.
Would you go?
I think I might. I like two girls together.
I don't get that does not.
Oh, that's fire to me.
It just not.
Chat, that's fire to me.
It does not.
I was talking to a girl the other night, and she was, because she asked me, do I watch Korn? Mm-hmm. That's the right way to say it, right? Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, you seem like the kind of guy that watch mostly girls. And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, you know what a glory hole is? I was like, oh, yeah. And she was like, you watched that? I was like, I mean, I ran across a few, but it's not something that I go to.
Yeah, what kind of mess is that?
No, but there are people that go to that, though. That's a category for a lot of people. But for me, and she was telling me about the one that she saw where it was a bunch of glory holes. And I was like, see, that's way too many peens in there. I'm not watching that.
I wouldn't watch one glory hole, but it's like...
No, I wouldn't mind a glory hole, but if it's just one hole. Because now I ain't even gonna see it because she is the star of the show.
If you say so, I would never.
You wouldn't even watch. Hold up now. Wait a minute.
Zero. No, it does nothing for me.
That's actually watching the glory hole makes you less of the word that you can't say on YouTube than watching the actual man be in the room doing what he doing.
That's cap.
How?
When you watching the glory hole thing, you got a woman and you got a man's area. All you see, hold on, Trav. All you see is the woman and a man's area. If it's a man and a woman, you see the whole woman, the whole man.
You sound foolish.
The only thing you can see is a woman and a pee-pee.
So let me ask you, do you watch a girl solo?
No. That doesn't get me right. I've had this.
We keeping this in? I'm asking.
We can keep it
okay,
in.
All right.
This is a true story. If I'm lying, let me drop dead right now.
God dang, you ain't gotta take it down.
That's how serious I am. I had a girl lay on top of me, and she started playing with herself, right?
Yeah.
And I mean like downstairs, not up top, downstairs.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Zero interest. I was my zero.
And you sure you want to keep this in?
It was no blood flow down. As a matter of fact, it went the opposite way.
Dang!
It went the opposite way. Bro.
You had to start leaving.
Hold on, I got it. It's somewhere now. Hold on.
Let me just try to like.
But no, What excites me is I like sound. I like the communication. Mm-hmm. If it's just one girl and she's solo, it's boring, man. It's boring. It don't do nothing for me. I can have Beyonce right here doing her thing.
Oh, you say Beyonce. You don't like Beyonce. Cardi B. You can have Cardi B right here doing her thing. What?
It would not. It would be no blood flow.
But is Cardi B a 10?
She looks better than Beyonce. But yeah, that's just me though. I can't.
Yeah, if you want to continue this conversation, we can. But I think we should move on.
Let's move on.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, who had the better verse? This is the Deuces remix for everybody on Spotify. Well, no, for everybody on YouTube. If you want to go listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts aside from YouTube, you can hear us listen to the full song. But if not, and that is what I meant to, I'll just put in announcements as well. But that's what I meant to put in the last pod's announcements is because I remember saying, I know I had something that I wanted to say, and that's what it was.
Who all on this song now? Because I ain't never.
Oh, okay. So this is Deuces remix. Chris Brown, Drake, T.I., Kanye West, Fabulous, Rick Ross, Andre 3000.
God, dang.
This is going to be one of the really who had the better verses. It's not a long song though.
Let's do it.
Well, it is kind of.
It's 6 minutes. It's a long song.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Hey, you see them views?
I see it.
All right, Chuck.
Yes, up. How much views the song got?
8 million. Almost 9.
Okay.
8.9 million.
I see why. Go ahead.
So, remember on one of our songs, on one of our Who Had the Better Verses, I said, Jadakiss. I said, by the time you got to his verse, it didn't matter because you got fatigued. Same thing with this. And it didn't help, at least on a I don't like, to your point, and I'm not giving you points on it fully, but to your point, you know what Chief Keef bringing to the song.
That's a fact.
So you kind of give him a little pass. You kind of give him a little pass. But on here, there was some people that was supposed to deliver that didn't deliver.
When that song dropped, everybody on that song, if they included Lil Wayne, that was the best in the game.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
At that
I can
time.
see that.
So
Yeah.
that was to your point about the people on there.
Yeah. All right. So
what you think, dog?
Okay, so it's sad to say Chris Brown might have had the second or third verse, best verse, and his verse was just his verse from the original song.
I agree. I had Chris Brown at number 1.
You got him at number 1?
1.
I got Drake at number 1. Either Drake. No, I got Drake. I got Drake at number 1.
Get up into it.
I don't know if the beat change is what helped me say all right, that's the one, but T.I. he did not deliver. Rick Ross did not deliver. Fabulous, I think he probably should have went right after Drake. And then Andre 3000, I liked his verse, but at that point, it was a wrap for me.
You forgot about Mr. West.
No. I like Kanye verse.
Okay.
I like Kanye verse.
So rank it in order then.
I'm going Drake, and all right, yeah, I gotta do it. I'm going Drake. Drake, Kanye, Chris Brown, Fabulous, Andre 3000, and then T.I. and Rick Ross. You can toss them up either way. What you got?
All right, check it out. I got Breezy first.
Okay, Chris Brown had the best verse.
Out, I was into it fully.
Hold up, is that some bias though?
No, there's no bias in there.
What I'm saying is, just because he started the song, he put you on the highest of it, and then from there it went down.
The intro came, the hook.
Chris Brown.
Song
10. Yeah. But that's the original as well, though.
It's 10.
Okay. All right. Well, no, you talking. Go ahead.
It's 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in order first. I got Chris Brown, number 1.
Yeah.
Then I got Drake.
Okay.
Then I got Kanye.
Okay.
Then T.I.
You think T.I. verse was better than Fabulous?
Okay. T.I., Fabulous, Rick Ross, and Andre 3000, all of them hit a 6. Well, let me say this. If 5 is average, all of them hit 5.
Yeah.
But I'm saying all of them hit 6 just based off the actual song.
Yeah. See, I really feel like, because the song order is actually Chris Brown and Drake. And Drake beat drop changes everybody's momentum, I feel like. But it was fire. It was fire. But when it come back in, somebody got to come kill it if it's going to get killed. When T.I. come in there, it don't hit.
It killed it in a bad way.
Yeah.
Whenever Chris Brown was on, and then Drake, right? So Chris Brown took it to 10. Drake came on because the whole mood changed.
Yeah, I agree.
So it went from 10, it dropped back down to 7. Drake brought it back up.
Okay.
That declined because the whole song was like 10.
Yeah.
Then Drake came
and took it
but
down.
It did go back up.
So here's my question.
Go
because
ahead.
for me, I do think when the beat changed, the first time I heard it, I was like, what just happened? What we doing?
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah,
but then he delivered though.
He did,
and that's what made me say, I see what you did there. And then T.I. came in.
Yeah, Kanye should have come after Drake.
Exactly. To keep people into it, because and then once T.I. was done, Ye came back in and made it a song again. Like he bought what he brings to songs again. And that's what made me say boom. And then Rick Ross came in. In my personal opinion, Rick Ross ain't said nothing impressive at all.
Rick Ross was, okay, I don't know why.
He even on the song? Say it.
Honestly, no, on that type of song.
Yeah.
But I will say, though, if I had to choose Rick Ross, it would be Chris Brown, Drake, Kanye, and then Rick Ross. Because I'm going to be honest, a lot of people say Andre 3000 is a great MC. If you watch the video back, I was laughing at his verse.
Oh, okay. I ain't even see you.
It was not good.
No, I ain't saying that his verse was good. It's hard for me to really, with Andre 3000, right? Like, give me the green light. I love his verse on there, but I didn't have to wait for it, and I was there for it. And this is and this might take away from a lot. From my perspective, I always thought Andre 3000 go in the booth like Lil Wayne do. And that's why I always gave him so much credit, because he goes in and actually just raps the verse. He don't sit down, formulate it or whatever like that. That's why I think Lil Wayne is one of the GOATs, because he go in there and actually just focus in and do it.
The GOAT.
And that's what and somebody told me one day that Andre 3000 don't do that. And I was like, that takes away a lot if he don't. Because if he writes, she came 4 times to my mama house, but to get your mind out the gutter.
Don't do that, Trey. Don't do that.
No, but if you hold up, tell me there's not a difference if you freestyle that versus if you write that. If you write that, that's trash. But if you freestyle that, that's fire. In my personal opinion.
I always thought Andre 3000 was one of the more overrated artists.
Yeah, I know that. But if you know that he freestyled, does that change it or no?
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, he freestyled that verse. Right? Him, Fabulous, and Rick Ross, they still on an even plane.
For you, yeah.
So therefore, I can't give you points for freestyling, because it's like...
Does Rick Ross freestyle? Because
people say he don't write, he freestyle. Yeah. But like I said, we don't know who writing these guys' lyrics. We don't know who doing what.
That's true.
So based off of what I heard... Yeah. I laughed at Andre 3000's verse. Yeah. So he probably had the worst one. Fabulous and Rick Ross, it didn't hit for me at all. And Fabulous is a spitter.
Yeah.
I think Rick Ross, he might be top. Rick Ross might be top 10 all time. As far as complete artists. Fabulous is a spitter. We talking lyrics on that song. Yeah. To me, it's Drake, Kanye, and Fabulous.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, because I was about to say Fabulous said some good things in his verses or whatever, but it's just like, I thought he did all right. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was trash. But good.
When T.I. came in, T.I. killed the whole song.
I agree.
He killed it.
Yeah.
Kanye West brought it back to life a little bit. Yeah. But Fabulous had to outdo everybody just for the song to continue being good. Yeah. Fabulous didn't do that. So
Okay.
So I think Andre 3000 had the worst verse.
Okay.
I think T.I. killed it.
Yeah.
I think Chris Brown had the best verse, and then Drake, and then Kanye.
Yeah. And I will say, I agree with you that there are a lot of people that put Andre 3000 on this pedestal that he shouldn't be on. But I I was about to say, but I actually like him as an artist. I think that he is better than he gets credit for sometimes. But when I hear, all right, I listen to podcasts, I listen to people talk about him, and I'd be like, all right, now it ain't all that. But I think he is really good. I think that he is the reason Outkast was as good as it was.
He might be like Tyrese Halliburton, to where some people say he's super soft, some people say he don't. I don't say he is. But I don't want to seem like I'm spreading hate. Like T.I. The first time me and Joseph went to Atlanta, we had meet T.I. We dapped him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was cool.
Yeah.
He showed love to me. Shout out to Tip.
Yeah.
But on this song, he could have done better. I think he put up a throwaway verse.
Yeah.
I think Fabulous kind of did too. I think Rick Ross and Andre 3000, they just put up throwaway verses.
Gotcha.
It got 8 million views.
I don't disagree.
Trav.
I don't disagree. I think, yeah, okay. Yeah.
It got 8 million views.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can get this through to the YouTube without getting flagged.
It got 8 million views on Lou Girl channel. Let me say that because I don't know if it's on Chris Brown channel or not.
True.
It's on Lou Girl. Shout out to Lou Girl 13.
Yeah.
So she probably 27 now.
She got 14.9. She almost at 15K subscribers. 1 to 10.
1 through 10. 1 is the worst ever. 10 is one of the greatest songs ever.
Yes.
5 is average.
Yeah.
1 through 10.
Yeah. 5 is somewhere in the middle.
Average.
You say somewhere in the middle is average to you? Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Okay. I work with that. Yeah.
If 5 is average, I give it a 3. I would never listen to it again. I would not search for this song.
I think I would search for it just to listen to it, but I think that I would never tell anybody that this is one of my favorite songs. I would never brag about it. I would never go to anybody to say, "Hey, the remix is better than the original with this one."
Hey, you
like I think that is for me. It's like, did you hear what Drake did on this? And then
I wouldn't even play it.
That's me.
If I were to invade Al Qaeda as a spy,
yeah,
and you want to torture me,
yeah, put this one on.
Song.
God dang,
I'm gonna take myself out.
Then let my hands free so I can. I can't say that on YouTube.
Go, I can't listen to this. T.I. next. Let me go. I can't do it. Shout out to Tip.
Oh shit! All right.
Shout out to T.I.
We are at the point of the show of announcements.
Announcements.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You gonna kick it off for me?
I can.
It's up to you, dog.
All right, so announcements.
Yes, sir.
I finally figured it out, y'all. I'm about to start a channel or reinvent a channel, and it's gonna be Travey IRL, which means Travey in real life. And I'm gonna do some things on there, man. I don't want to just jump out the window and tell you exactly what it's gonna be just yet. So next pod, I'll probably have more for y'all, but I'm about to start taking this content thing to the next level for Travey.
So is the YouTube channel, if they wanted to search it, they type in Travey IRL?
Mm-hmm. That's what it's gonna be. And I'm trying to figure. So what I said is trying to figure out if I should turn my Travey 2-time page into that, or if I should turn
Casual.
Yeah, Casual 10-8 into that, or if I should just start a whole new channel and start.
Okay.
And start there.
But either way it goes, is they type in Travey
IRL. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah.
That's what's up. Announcements for me. I'm gonna probably go to jail soon.
Oh shoot!
And it's not my fault. Me and you talked about it earlier. Most of y'all don't know. I got a motovlog channel.
Oh, okay.
I ride my ATV. I do motorcycles on there. One of my recent videos, I was riding with my homeboys. Mm-hmm. They did some stuff that,
shouldn't be done on the road, right?
It shouldn't be done on the road, but it is done on the road. I do think it's acceptable to break the law at certain times.
Okay.
But the fact that it is not meant for everybody's eyes. So I don't know how stuff is going to pan out the next time I go for a ride on one of my bikes. So
gotcha.
I might go to jail soon. I might get in trouble. I don't know.
We'll see. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that is my announcement. And I will keep y'all posted.
That's a crazy announcement.
On that.
One more announcement, if I may.
Yeah.
We took a shot to it earlier.
Yeah.
We just passed 3,000 subscribers on
3K.
On the Hard Pass Entertainment channel.
This is Hard Pass.
What we should do, if we can make time for it.
Not today, obviously. But
yeah. Let's take screenshots
Yeah.
of the negative comments we got.
Ah.
And let's react to them.
One of them was we never gonna make it.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody also asked us if we seriously thought that we could do this without them.
In the comments?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the side. That was a comment, but it wasn't on the YouTube channel.
Gotcha. You a wild dude, man.
That's the truth.
I can't be dealing with you.
You was there. You asked for a solo, and we give you a solo.
I asked for an ISO, is what you said.
That's what it was. You said, Chuck, let me get an ISO. I'm about to cook this dude. And that's what you did. And we ain't never heard from him again. Dangerous, man.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. R&B and hip hop question of the day.
Yes, sir.
I usually kick things off, so I'm gonna go.
Let's do it.
I got a doozy for you, Chuck.
Oh, shit.
I got a doozy for you.
I don't like doozies.
Why?
It remind me of Diddy. He told me the same thing, you know.
Say, Chuck, this deal that I'm about to give you is a doozy.
Oh,
all you gotta do.
You was there.
And then you passed out.
Is take this pill and go sit in the corner.
They take this pill. And then when I say take that.
It's not the remix. Hey, you stupid.
Okay.
Let's do it.
This one is super easy.
All right.
But you done gave me some super easy ones. So the least I can do is return the favor.
I gave you some super easy ones and you only got one right. And we've been doing this for a month, Trav.
I don't like when you be capping in front of the camera, especially when it's recorded. Like, come on. All right. Here we go. R&B question of the week.
Yeah.
Who had the better? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, you do.
How long did Keith Sweat want to make it last?
Forever, right?
Doozy.
There you go. I guess that, Chad. But I know Keith Sweat soft. He like Travis Hunter, the previous generation, so I knew it was forever. All right, check it out. So hip hop question of the day.
Talk about it.
2-part question. Mm-hmm. First question is,
yes, sir.
What is the name of the rap group that had these hit songs?
Okay.
I Ain't Got No Type.
Okay.
And No Flex Zone.
Okay. Eardrummers. Ray Shrimmer.
All right.
Ray Scrim.
Part 2. What are the name of the two artists that are in Ray Shrimmer? It sounds easy, but it's not.
Slim Jimmy.
Yep.
This is the easiest one, and it's blanking me. Sway Lee.
That's a fact. Everybody is gonna get
Slim Jimmy.
Sway Lee.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but actually his slipped my mind because Sway Lee don't say his name that often. Slim Jimmy, his name get mentioned quite often. Like Sway Lee say it sometime, and then Jimmy say it quite.
Slim Jimmy got to though.
Huh?
Slim Jimmy got. He has to.
Oh yeah, so people could remember, right?
Oh. I ain't said that. Let me look at you.
I wasn't supposed to say that, chat. My fault. All right.
Who? All right.
I told.
We gotta call Monisha. That's what I told her.
Okay, you can hear it.
Yeah. Shout out to Monisha.
Yes, Lord.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I fucking knew it. She threw us away.
She ain't threw us away. Yeah. Nah, we sure.
He gonna be the first person. He probably say, "Man, these niggas call me again."
Hey, bro, y'all not.
What's up, man? This is Trav and Chuck from the Hard Pass Podcast. You busy?
Nah, what up, cuz?
All right, so we got R&B and hip hop question of the day. Are you ready and willing to answer?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
Let's do it.
So R&B question of the day. This is a doozy. This is an easy one. Because everybody said that one that I did was hard. I started giving some easy ones.
Pause.
How long did Keith Sweat want to make it last?
Forever.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel so bad, like giving that question because that's like too easy.
It is, yeah.
That's too easy, right there.
Yeah. All right. Hip hop question of the day.
Check it out, Trav.
Talk about it.
Turn the music down. I just want to say, if I could be doing this part with anybody.
Hey, this nigga drunk, bougie.
You drunk?
Alright, but no. All right, bougie, check it out. I got a 2-part question. All right, the first part is, what rap group dropped the hit songs "I Ain't Got No Type" and "No Flex Zone"?
Race Rumor.
All right, easy.
How you say that thing?
All right, part 2. Name the 2 members of that group.
Sway Lee and what's the little kid name?
Exactly. Go ahead.
You was right.
Slim Jimmy.
There you go. That's
Okay,
a fact.
okay,
That's
you
a
got
fact.
it.
That's a fact. I knew everybody would probably get Sway Lee, but
Yeah.
I think it's Slim Jimmy.
Yeah.
That slept on.
Yeah, it's gonna trip some people up.
Yeah.
All right, well, since you got both of them right, you are entered into the $25 prize at the end of the next month.
That's it.
Okay.
Word. But we appreciate you picking up, man, and we'll hit you up later.
All right, cuz.
Yes, sir. All right, hold it down.
You want to try Zoe?
You can try him out. Yeah,
He might pick up this time because he ain't had pick up last time.
Yeah, go ahead, hit him up. And let him know we only call him because everybody else ain't picked up.
Oh, shoot. This is Trav and Chuck from the Hard Pass Podcast. Bro,
what's up, man?
This is Hard Pass, Zoe. Hey, so we here with R&B and hip hop question of the day. Are you ready and willing to answer? It's okay if you say no.
Sure.
You know, we called your sister a couple weeks ago. She said no.
Damn.
That is a fact.
All right, so R&B question of the day. This is an easy one, but you are kind of young though.
Man, Trav, I'm 40 years old, man.
He a YN.
Nah, Chuck, I'm a ON.
You stupid.
All right, so how long did Keith Sweat want to make it last?
Forever.
Oh, okay, you got it. I told you you'd get it. All right, Chuck. Hip hop question of the day.
Hip hop question of the day. It's a 2-part question, dog.
Chuck, I ain't been in school, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, you stupid. All right, so who sung the hit songs "I Ain't Got No Type" and "No Flex Zone"?
How you said Ray Sherman?
There you go. There you go. All right,
so
part B.
Part 2.
Uh-huh.
Name the 2 artists in the group Ray Shremmerd.
Is it Sway Lee and?
That's all that.
I don't. It's on the top. It's on the top of my head, but I don't remember the other boy name. Little black dark skinned dude. What is his name?
What his name is?
Hey, bro. I don't know Sway Lee. He was the main one.
No, we need that second name. Is it Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Pop?
Negative. Ain't none of them boys.
Who is it?
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, whatever his name is.
His name was Slim Jimmy, man.
There you go, Slim Jim, whatever you
That don't count. No. God, dog.
Yeah, I tried, Chuck. He wasn't, he wasn't.
He wasn't the one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's messed up, man. Shout out to Slim Jimmy.
But hey, man, we appreciate you picking up, dog, and we'll holler at you later.
All right, fellas.
All right, hold it down, man.
All right.
I would have to know why did I do?
You gonna seriously call?
There's something wrong with you.
Hello?
This is Trav and Chuck from the Hard Pass Podcast.
Yo.
We are here with R&B and hip hop question of the day. Are you ready and willing to answer?
I'm ready. I'm willing. Let's get it poppin'.
Let's do it.
All right, so R&B question of the day. I got a doozy for you, but you are kind of young, so I don't know if this will be a doozy for you.
R. Kelly like him.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, turn your car down.
I'm in a Hellcat.
Then
She got
pull over.
She got that thing revving up.
That's so bad.
All right, so how long did Keith Sweat want to make it last?
Forever.
Okay.
That is a fact.
Okay, that was simple and easy. All right, Hip hop question of the day. Give it to it, Chuck.
It's a 2-part question, right? The first question. Stop hitting the gas that hard. The first question is, what iconic group sung the songs "I Ain't Got No Type" and "No Flex On"?
TLC.
No, I said I ain't got no type and no flex zone.
No flex zone.
Ray Sherman.
That is a fact. All right. So
part two
of that question is, name the 2 members of the group Ray Sherman.
It sounds like she broke up.
Oh,
there she go. All right, good.
Can I get a lifeline?
You know what? Yeah. Give her a lifeline.
You know who song? What's the song that he got with Post Malone?
I know he got a Spider-Man song. What that song
not
is?
Spider-Man. Butterfly. No, not butterflies.
Sunflower.
Sunflower. That's the one that I was thinking about. Yeah. You know that song? No.
Let me hear it. Somebody give me a little verse.
How the song go? And you'll be left in the dust.
Well, even if she do know that, it ain't like he said his name on the song.
That's
so
a fact.
She still got to know his name.
One of them was light skinned like Trav, but the best one was dark skinned like Chuck.
You remember the song Black Beatles?
Yeah, that's not Ray Sherman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the 2 artists. From that group.
You need a. I got you. You need a NLE Chopper.
Hey, you close. I'll give you that.
You close it. It ain't him though.
It ain't NLE Chopper. All right, you did your part. Let's give her the answers.
All right. So the main member is Sway Lee, right? The other member, his first name is Slim, but he has a second name, so Slim
Thug.
It's Slim Jimmy.
Slim Jimmy. And Black Beatles, I think he started his verse off like something Slim Jimmy or something like that. That's why I said Black Beatles.
I wasn't getting that one.
Yeah. I see. But yeah, hey, we appreciate you picking up. You all right?
I'm good.
Okay. All right, well, I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
All
right. Let's close this thing out, man. Drop down in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about this pod. Drop down in the comments. Shout us out for 3,000 subs.
3K.
And also shout us out about our 350,000 on the R. Kelly video.
Yeah, being that we got 3K, are we in the same breath with Andre 3 Stacks?
Technically.
That's it. When y'all mention greatest MCs of all time,
you got to say, this is hard pass, y'all. All
right. And never trust nobody that worked for Coca-Cola.
Didn't you? Never mind. I ain't even going to go there.
Don't trust me either.
All right. Yeah, if you got anything else? And he thought he couldn't do it without you.
From when Travis mumbled on his breath. If you thought we couldn't do it without you.
I turned it off. You good.
You had cut it off?
No, I did.
If you thought we couldn't do it without you, we just did.
3,000 subs later.
Mic drop. I ain't trying to break no equipment, so hold on. Mic drop.
Dang.
That's it.
You trash.
That's how I feel.
All right, y'all. Bye.